You know.
There's a song called Buffalo Nickels I wrote with my good friend, our good friend, Jeff Wild Horse Posey.
Wild horse.
Well, I'm stepping over an old screen door. It used to slam behind Benny and me. Now there's dust in the sun that peeks through the pores where the window used to be. Well, grown-ups would only smile at us as I chased your Uncle Benny around. Now the shadows and dust, silence and rust never made such a lonely sound. And I can see us laughing, running in. Remember chasing him all the way. Yeah, with a buffalo nickel in my dirty hand, to the tracks a quarter-mile away. And now there's knee-high grass growing through the tracks, and there's a buffalo nickel that never got flat. Son, I hope you never find your whole life span waiting on trains never came and went. Never came and went. Sun held me down to the tracks today. There's a trail around here somewhere. Well, that train never came around after that day, and I'll bet you that nickel's still there. And now there's knee-high grass growing through the tracks, and there's a buffalo nickel that never got flat. Son, I hope you never mind your whole life span waiting on trains never came and went. Oh, never came and went. Beautiful, Mike. Yeah. Son, park the car, I can make the walk through this stone garden watered with tears. We'll leave the buffalo nickel instead of a rock to let him know we were here. Now there's knee-high grass going through the tracks, and there's a buffalo nickel that never got flat. Son, I hope you never mind your whole life spent waiting on trains never came and went. Oh, never came and went. Oh, never came and went. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mike Blakely on the mandolin. Very nice.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sure enough. Rumors been round.
There you go. Uh-oh. Oh, I know what's going on. I know this song.
Do you really?
Let 'em dance around us? No.
We can do that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's do that. Oh, it's tuned too. So, I mentioned to y'all playing Luckenbach at those New Year's Eves. And one night we were playing one of our upbeat dance hall songs, you know, where everybody two steps and the cowboys are whirling the cowgirls around. The dance hall was packed. It was New Year's Eve at Luckenbach, you know. And in the middle of all that chaos of those cowhands and their girls dancing out there's this one couple right in the middle of the floor, and everything was going, you know, when people two-step, it goes counterclockwise from God's point of view. That devil's point of view, I think it's clockwise, but I don't want to think about that. But anyway, so right in the middle of all that was this one couple, and they were dancing real slow, just like cheek to cheek, like at the high school prom or something. All this chaos going on around them made an impression on me, and the next day I thought I ought to write those people a song. I have no idea who they were, but I wrote them this song called "Let 'Em Dance Around Us." Friday night and the place is hopping, baby. The band is tight and the hillbilly rocking it so fast and loud, playing for the party crowd. But you and me are in our own little world now. We're cheek to cheek and we're boy to girl feeling A+. Let 'em dance around us. It's just a love song to me and you. When everyone is dancing like a wrecking crew, we're in no rush. Let 'em dance around us. It's just a slow dance. It's what we need. When everything is whirling at breakneck speed, we ignore the fuss. Let 'em dance around us. Let 'em dance around us. Later on, after the bell buckle's shining, baby, we're all alone and we're still feeling fine enough all night long. Roll into a love song with a tune in our ears ringing, baby. We see the moon and little birds are singing in the stardust. Hey, we let 'em dance around us. Just a love song to me and you. When everyone is dancing like a wrecking crew, we're in no rush. Let 'em dance around us. It's just a slow dance. It's what we need. When everything is whirling at breakneck speed, we ignore the fuss. Let 'em dance around us. a love song to me and you. When everyone is dancing like a wrecking crew, we're in no rush. Let them dance around us. It's just a love song, it's what we need. When everything is whirling at breakneck speed, we ignore the fuss. Let them dance around us. 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 Good recommendation. Johnny on the guitar.
That is a beautiful song. He's got lots of them. He's got lots of them.
Amazing. One on each CD.
Yeah.
At least.
It's like one good song and 12 crappy ones on every CD. But the deal is, my wife has all my music downloadable now. So if you want to download one song, it only costs you like 99 cents. So if you got any sense.
Probably not the smartest thing to say when you got a merch table out there. But,
I know, but you
full
know.
disclosure, though, right?
Yeah, but you don't get the picture.
Yeah, but no refunds from the first set.
That's what we always.
That's right. The ones you only thought were crappy, and you may reach out and touch you. You know.
This is a fantastic room. You all make it part of. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be ass kissy. This is a really, really good sounding room. Anybody would be just honored to play here. This is just one of the finest nights of my life as a musician. Thank you all. I don't mean, I really do. That's great.
It's a legendary room, you know. I know you know that, John, but I know when we're coming out of the quarantine, so y'all are starved for entertainment, so that helps us.
You'd be good anytime, but you're especially good tonight. That's right.
This is a song I wrote several years ago. I'm just going to leave it at that. We have all been the truth. We have all been the law. There's a point where the bending will break. But we should all be more careful when choosing our words. With any old promise we make, bending promises, bending promises. I never broke a promise to you. Oh, but Lord knows I've been a few. Now there's a bend in the river and a bend in the road. We can't seem to see past the bend, and the river is murky and the road full of holes. It's a sign that we reached a dead end. Bending promises, bending promises. never broke a promise to you. Oh, but Lord knows I've been a few. Speaking, did you get that in writing? What was I thinking? 'Cause it's verbally binding, I fear. I won't tell you what you want to hear. Bending promises, bending promises. I never broke a promise to you. Oh, but Lord knows I've been a few. I never broke a promise to you. Oh, but Lord knows I've been a few. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's play a waltz, Johnny.
Another one? Oh.
Let's play another waltz.
He's fixing to one-up me here.
No, I'm not.
And I like it.
You got me in the waltz mood. I don't mean I want to dance with you or anything. I'm just going to play a waltz. It's not that kind of band. Band of merry gentlemen.
Let me check my tune.
So, Johnny and Randy have been kind enough to mention that my day job is I write these novels. Most of them are historical novels set in the Old West, and sometimes the songwriting business and the novel writing business will overlap a little bit. Like I might write a song about one of my characters in a book, or I might write a song that turns out to be a character in the next book or whatever. So this is a song about a character from one of my books. Her name was Amelia, or is Amelia. And she was the main female character in this book I wrote called Shortgrass Song. It's a song about a drifting cowboy musician back in the 1870s, 1880s. And Amelia's story, her part of the story is that she grew up on the East Coast in kind of a rich family, and she was accustomed to fine things and luxuries. But she fell in love with this rancher, this young man who was going to go out and break out a ranch on the Front Range of Colorado, around where Colorado Springs is nowadays. Story set in the 1870s, so right about the time Colorado Springs got founded. So she moved to the frontier with her husband, whose name is Pete. They started a ranch out there. This is all fiction now, okay? I just made it up. But this song is Pete singing to Amelia because he appreciates all the sacrifices she made from leaving those luxuries on the East Coast to come out there to the frontier. And this is Pete singing her, and the name of the song is Slow Falling Rain. Thunder rumbled in my dreams this morning. It was distant but plain. I tried to hold back the day and the dawning. I tried to dream of some rain. I heard the horses stampede to the stables. They always know. Waking up, I saw you in the breeze at the window. with your hair flowing. Keep on believing, Amelia, I understand your pain. You've given up your own dreams for me. You ain't got so much to gain. Just let me hold you whenever life starts to make you insane. Let me love you like a slow falling rain, like a rain. Something soothing about the sound of the raindrops playing on window panes, and something real about the ring of a rooftop singing under the rain. I believe we can get through the summer. I believe in this dream. I believe you're a sight to behold, with the lightning in your eyes gleaming. Keep on believing, Amelia, I understand your pain. You've given up your own dreams for me. You ain't got so much to gain. Just let me hold you whenever life starts to make you insane. Let me love you like a slow falling rain. Keep on believing, Amelia, I understand your pain. You've given up your own dreams for me. You ain't got so much to gain. Just let me hold you whenever life starts to make you insane. Let me love you like a slow falling rain, like a rain, oh, like the rain. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Few better songs written than that one.
Hey, you know what the weird thing is? I just thought about this. A friend of mine in Colorado recorded that song recently. His name is John Chandler. He's one of those cowboy singers like I am, kind of too. So there's actually a cowboy music chart, and I don't think there are maybe 50 or 60 cowboy music shows that are played over the radio. But right now, that song, with my friend John Chandler's version, is number 3 on the radio hit chart. Yeah. And my buddy John Chandler's got a deep voice. He plays it like two keys below what. Thunder rumbled in my dreams this morning. He's a great did a great
Just think
job.
if he could sing any lower, it'd be number 1.
I'm gonna mention that.
Some soprano singer out there can't even crack the top 25.
No, there ain't no money in the cowboy charts. Trust me.
Y'all heard of the Americana chart, right? You know the Americana genre, right? You know what that genre is, right? It's the one with more musicians than fans. Let's do another song I wrote with Posey. How about that?
Love it.
This song, this was the second song I really Well, the second song I wrote with Jeff Posey, he's a Fort Worth native, great songwriter. He's got a kind of a TV show.
Yeah, called The Ballad Hunter.
Ballad Hunter, and he goes and tracks
cable
down.
TV show. It's cool.
He got old Red to be on it.
Red Steagall.
And
he interviewed Michael Martin Murphy.
That's what I was thinking of. Red hair.
Well, he's got red hair too.
Yeah. Michael Martin Murphy. I mean, he's just Farrier Figs and you and a bunch of just Western guys, man. He's just a real Renaissance guy. I love Jeff, and we met in '94 and started writing songs soon thereafter. And you know, it's one thing when your family tells you, hey, you know, and my family said, get a real job, got to provide for your family. But when other people kind of give you validation, and we submitted a couple songs to the Kerrville Folk Festival, and it was like they take 30 entries out of 32, I think, out of like 800, and it got in there. So we kept getting like these little things. Yeah, let's go, little validations. And so this is the first song we wrote together that had any traction. This
is a great song.
It's called "The Boxcars of Reynosa." Saw a man today up at the sundown serenade. I heard him say in Spanish, I'll have another while I wait. Rarely speak the language anymore, though I thought I'd try. Just a little rusty, I guess it's been a while. Shook his brown and leathered hand, and I asked about his home in the border town of Reynosa, down in northeast Mexico. Like his father's father before, he'd worked the rail for all his days. For a handful of pesos and a back full of pain. Where the families share their homes and rusting rail cars along the tracks, with shelter from the August sun was more than others had. And on a welcome breeze in the evening, above the rattle of the passing train, in the boxcars of Reynosa, you could hear Maria sing. Through a mirror on the bar, I saw a tear roll down his face as he spoke about a daughter and the day she went away. Maria was his youngest girl, much older than she seemed, with a voice just like an angel, stopped the world when she would sing. Said she moved to Texas with a man she'd met in town, and swear that she was happy by the letters that came around, full of small talk and small change, though he'd give it all away. If only he could hear Maria sing for him again. Where the families share their homes and rusting rail cars along the tracks, with shelter from the August sun was more than others had. And on a welcome breeze in the evening, above the rattle of the passing trains, in the boxcars of Reynosa, you could hear Maria sing. When I finally stumbled home, the house was dark, her eyes were closed. Turned my boots off quietly and laid down in my clothes. And as I watched Maria sleep, with moonlight glowing from her cheek, lay awake and wonder why she never sang for me. where the families share their homes and rusting rail cars along the tracks. With shelter from the August sun was more than others had. And on a welcome breeze in the evening, above the rattle of the passing train, in the boxcars of Reynosa, you could hear Maria sing. Yeah, in the boxcars of Reynosa, you could hear Maria sing. Saw a man today up at the sundown serenade. Thank you.
All right, let's do that song. We practiced this afternoon.
Oh, hell yeah.
I told you already we played for 10 years together, 100 gigs.
We got a lot of songs.
Yes. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to keep you in suspenders for a while.
Just count me
Yeah,
in.
you know what? I'm going to play it sooner than you think. So this is a song I wrote that I've never recorded. I wrote it for fun, and I said, John, I got a new song, and we played it for the first time at the River City Grill, and it's called Cut Out the Middleman. There's 3 verses. There's 3 different ways that you can cut out the middleman. The telephone rings. My brother-in-law said, look here, Mikey. This here's Paul. Do you remember that 50 I loaned you last fall? And I said, Paul, if you want your money, go rob Peter. He got it all. We're gonna cut out the middleman. Let me be. Do your own dirty work. Don't look at me. Streamline this entire operation. Can't afford your fee. Yeah, no. But cut out the middleman. Let me be. Set me free. My friend Debbie, she got her own blues band. One night the barkeep put the band tab in her hand, and Debbie walked in and said, listen what we're gonna do. You pay me, I pay them, they pay you. We're gonna cut out the middleman. Set me free. Do your own dirty work. Don't look at me. Streamline this entire operation. I can't afford your fee. Yeah, hell no. Cut out the middleman. Set me free. Let me be. Let it be. Johnny Gringo, cutting out the middleman right there. Yeah. The preacher man talking on TV. Said put your prayers in a letter with some money for me, and I'll tell Jesus everything that you said. And I said, preacher, you hold your tongue, I'll hold my money going over your head. Gonna cut out the middleman, let me be. I do my own dirty work, don't look at me. Streamline this entire operation, I can't afford your fee. Hell, hell no. Cut out your middleman, let me be. Set me free. We're going to morph into a song about my favorite tough guy from the movies. You may think I'm talking about John Wayne or Clint Eastwood or Charles Bronson or Pee Wee Herman, but oh no.
Steve McQueen.
I'm talking about that little dog from The Wizard of Oz, Toto. Toto was the toughest guy, pound for pound, in the movies. He was 12.5 pounds of furry fury. That's not easy to say when you've been drinking. And I got interested in Toto's story, and I looked on the electric internet, onto Barkopedia. But you know it's got to be true if you see it on Barkopedia. They had a copy of Toto's auto dog biography that he wrote back in 1932. And I read that book. It was written by Toto himself, and here's what he said. My name is Toto, I'm a Kansas puppy. I got lost in Oz on my way to Kentucky. He said, I hate flying monkeys, I didn't like the farm. The only place to me that ever held any charm was this little town that's got it all, called Wichita. So put your ruby slippers on and click your heels, we're going to Wichita. Now Wichita Falls, Wichita. Put your ruby slippers on and click your heels, going to Wichita. As soon as we cross that Kansas line, we're gonna leave the yellow brick blues behind, going to Wichita, Wichita. Let's take it down a notch, Johnny. Play it for Wichita. As y'all can see, Johnny Gringo has been to Wichita. Now you may wonder, why Wichita, Toto? You know he wanted to go back to Kansas, but why specifically Wichita? Well, he covered that in chapter 12 of his auto dog biography on Barkopedia. And this is what he said. He said, Kansas City just moves too fast. He said, old Dodge City's living in the past. But there is one place I'd like to go. I seen it from the twister way down below. The sweetest sight I ever saw, and it was Wichita. So put your ruby slippers on and click your heels. Let's go to Wichita. Come on, girl. Put your ruby slippers on and click your heels. We're going to Wichita. Ha ha. As soon as we cross that Kansas line, we're gonna leave the yellow brick blues behind, going to Wichita, all the way to Wichita. How would Toto play? Now, John, I could tell you've been to Wichita. But after that, I think you've been to Oz. Now, you may be wondering how Toto felt about his co-stars in the movie The Wizard of Oz. He covered that in chapter 17. Hey, it wasn't always a happy day at work on the shoot there. I got it. Here's what he said. He said, Tin Man was a bucket of rust. Oh. Scarecrow blew away in a gust. He said the king of the forest was a big bad lion. The last time I saw him back in Oz, he was crying. He had a little sticker in his paw. Oh, let's go to Wichita, Dorothy. So put your ruby slippers on and click your heels. We're going to Wichita. Put your ruby slippers on and click your heels. We're going to Wichita. Soon as we cross that Kansas line, we're gonna leave the yellow brick blues behind. Gone to Wichita. Wichita. Now the beautiful thing about this song right here, that everybody in our audience, and we've already decided y'all are the best audience ever, everybody in the audience gets to bark like a dog. You can bark like Toto, or Benji, or Cujo, or Rin Tin Tin. You can scream like a cougar. You can do whatever. You can bark like your own dog back home.
Or Bevy.
And you'll know when to do it. When the music just kind of quits, we're all gonna bark. Wake up the coyotes outside of town. So put your ruby slippers on and click your heels. Gone to Wichita. Put your ruby slippers on, click your heels, we're going to Wichita. As soon as we cross that Kansas line, we're going to leave the yellow brick blues behind, going to Wichita. Y'all just getting warmed up. You want to bark again? So put your ruby slippers on, click your heel, go to Wichita. Put your ruby slippers on, click your heel, we're going to Wichita. As soon as we cross that Kansas line, we're gonna leave the yellow brick blue behind, going to Wichita. John going home to Wichita. Great idea. Thank y'all for barking. I mean, pound for pound, the best barking audience ever, right here. Dog pound for dog pound.
Hey, keep your guitar on. Let's see if we can
get
this. We haven't done this song in a while. Let's see if we can get this.
Hey.
Have you played rock and roll before? The guitar keeps getting louder and louder in my monitors back here. Can you turn your volume on your guitar down just a pitch?
Wow, what a bummer and what a buzzkill. Okay.
Wait a minute. You mean I wasn't the one on this one?
Okay.
It wasn't.
Hey,
it wasn't me.
Randy, my thumb slipped and I hit the volume knob. Not the knob. Okay, from now on it's going to be Americana all the way, Randy. Just like, I got a peaceful, easy feel. Not a bad song. Yeah.
All right, let's do this one.
Randy, you don't like Toto? I mean,
I like Toto.
Gotta love Toto. Go, Randy.
What are we doing, John?
Oh, let's do this one.
Oh, yeah.
There is someone for everyone. There is somebody right for you. Don't let anybody tell you just anyone will do. There is someone for everyone. Well, your pretty little heart is in bits and pieces. Can't feel anything for anybody to do. But the more hurt you feel, the deeper you had love, but that don't mean he was the right one for you. 'Cause there is someone for everyone. There is somebody right for you. Don't let anybody tell you just anyone will do. There is someone for everyone. Will you say you feel incomplete? You won't compete for just anybody new. Well, don't try so hard to find that somebody. When it's right, they will come to you. I've had my share of pain and tears. It's been years since I wasn't low. Here I am, willing to try again, and it's you I am thinking of. 'Cause there is someone for everyone. There is somebody right for you. Don't let anybody tell you just anyone will do. There is someone for everyone. There is somebody out there who knows just the way that you feel. And if you lift up those eyes, you'll see that someone is me. Yeah, that someone is me. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman, they drank my wine. Con man, smoke my herb. None of them along the line have any idea of its worth. There is someone for everyone. There is somebody right for you. Don't let anybody tell you just anyone will do. There is someone for everyone. There is someone for everyone. Yeah, there is somebody right for you.
Somebody right for you.
Don't let anybody tell you Just anyone will do. There is someone for everyone. Don't let anybody tell you. Just anyone will do. There is someone for everyone. Someone, yeah. Good God. Muchas gracias. Not all sad, sappy songs.
I think Jimi Hendrix jumped out of the picture on the wall there.
And Bob Dylan.
Yeah, both of them. Well, I think. You think it was? Okay. Maybe been Jimmy Dillon or Bob Hendricks. I don't know.
Jimmy, Joe, Jim, Bob, Billy Bo, Hendrix. Oh, you know what we need to do?
What we need to do? What? Okay, we can do that. Randy, how much longer we get to play?
What's that for you in this crowd? That's up to you guys. I just record what you do.
If we see y'all start to get bored, we'll just, because we want, we don't want that. So.
I don't think you need to worry about it.
Well, I know. I mean,
You're good. Keep on playing. 3 o'clock. Randy will fix breakfast.
can he cook as well as he mixes? That's the question. Okay.
Yes.
Better?
Well, I got a request from my compadre here on stage to do this song called In the Dust. It's a dusty little love song I wrote in a dusty year in Marble Falls, Texas. When everything was dusty. The cars were all dusty, and it wasn't going to rain for a long time, and everybody knew it, so everybody quit washing their cars. It didn't make any sense. You wash it, it's going to be dirty by the end of the day. And so I saw on Main Street in Marble Falls, a UPS van about the size of this room drove by, and it was all covered with dust. But somebody, and this was at the dawn of the age of the internet, which was the late 90s, and somebody, instead of writing "wash me" like they used to do in the 50s and 60s, somebody wrote www.washme.com. And I thought, well, that's clever. And I thought, well, I should write a song about things that people write in the dust on other people's vehicles. And Johnny, I could have gone any way with this, but
You should have snagged that website is what you should have done.
Well, the thing I did, I decided to take the high road for once in my life and write a dusty little love song. That's what I did right there. So this song's called In the Dust. There were 18 dirt road miles or more between my place and her front door. When the weather got dry, that dust would cover my beat-up Ford. I remember so well that first sweet night. She said, please stay, and I said, all right. When I woke up in the morning, she was driving away to work. When I looked for a note, I was out of luck till I walked outside to my beat-up truck. She wrote, I on the left front fender, love you on my door, forever all the way to the tailgate of my beat-up Ford. She made hearts on all 3 hubcaps. Oh, what a sweet reward. I love you forever, written in the dust of my beat-up Ford. Well, I never did dream some words and dust would make my heart just dang near bust. Maybe you can understand now why I never do wash that truck. And a lot has changed ever since those days. We've got 3 kids, that road's been paved. Oh, but only yesterday in blew a windstorm full of dust. So early this morning she woke up, found my note on her brand new truck, and it said, I on the left front fender, love you on her door, forever forever all the way to the tailgate of her brand new Ford. I made hearts on all four hubcaps. Oh, what a sweet reward. I love you forever, written in the dust of her brand new Ford. So ever since I wrote this song, I've been looking for things that people write in the dust on other people's vehicles. Saw one a while back. It said, "Darn, now I have to go wash my finger." It was on the Oklahoma-Arkansas border, Johnny. Hey, it was on the Arkansas side, though.
Man, a lot of smuggling going on over there. Keep trying to smuggle books into Arkansas.
It was spelled that way too. Wash my finger. But the best one I ever saw, the best thing written in the dust I ever saw, I was in Gunnison, Colorado with my lovely wife Annie, who someday will come here and sing harmony with me in the music room. And Annie and I were taking a kayak trip down the Gunnison River. About a half-day trip, and our friends had moved our truck downstream to a parking lot where we could pull the kayak out and put it on our truck. So we got through with this beautiful kayak trip about noon. We pulled up to the boat ramp there and we dragged our kayak out and we started hoisting it up onto the top of our pickup truck. And Annie looked across that little parking lot there on the banks of the Gunnison River. She said, "Hey, Mike," she said, "looky." She said, "There's a little Ford pickup truck over there with Colorado license plate. Look," she said, "it's covered with dust, but it looks like something is written on the driver's side door." So I looked over there too, and I said, "Sure enough, it looks, but it's too far away for us to see exactly what it said written in the dust." So we finished tying down our kayak. We grabbed ourselves a cold beer. First cold beer of the day. We walked on over there to see what it said. Well, we didn't exactly walk. I sauntered over there. And Annie sashayed. Johnny, you don't want to see me sashay.
I do want to see a saunter.
I'm a pretty good saunterer. We got close enough where we could read what was written in the dust on that little pickup truck from Colorado. This is a true story. My wife Annie will back me up. Got close enough to read it, and it said, "I bet you wish your girlfriend was as dirty as your truck." So early this morning she woke up, found my note on her brand new truck, and it said, "I on the left front fender, love you on her door, forever all the way to the tailgate of her brand new Ford. I made hearts on all four hubcaps. Oh, what a sweet reward. I love you forever, written in the dust of her brand new Ford on the left front fender, love you on her door, forever all the way to the tailgate. She goes all the way on. I made hearts on all four hubcaps. Oh, what a sweet reward. I love you forever, written in the dust of her brand new Ford in the dust." Left it in the dust, y'all. Found it in the dust. Ooh, she wrote it, "I love you forever," in the dust of my beat up Ford. a true story there. Well, what are we going to do now?
I honestly, y'all will play as long as you want, but within reason.
I mean, do y'all,
Next Thursday.
I love that.
3 o'clock next Thursday.
y'all think maybe it's time for the grand finale of the night?
Let's do. You want to no? Let's do 3 more. Let's do 3.
Let's do 3 more?
3 more.
1, 2, 3. We got it.
All right.
All right, it makes sense. Can you handle 3 more songs?
How many of y'all are from Waxahachie? Waxahachie, sorry. Waxahachie. Almost I had to catch myself. That's a lot.
Really from here?
I mean, well, just live here. From here, live here. Is that everybody?
No,
I grew up here. Red Oak.
Drunkenville.
I wrote a song. I wrote a song about your courthouse, and I just love it. You guys know?
Story behind that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I researched it and everything. Now I've heard there's conflicting stories and everything, but I like my version of it. It's good, you know. I took V, my gal, over there to see it today. I showed her everything, and I mean everything in its glory. Beautiful, beautiful courthouse. Beautiful courthouse. I'm pretty sure the granite's from Marble Falls because that pink
It's an
granite.
extraordinary courthouse.
It's really. There's a lot of them with that kind of gothic, you know. But really, that one is just. I mean,
it's
you
hard
guys
to
are
match
lucky.
it. It's hard to find a match.
All 4 sides of the courthouse are different.
Yes, they are. I know, and we just. I mean, we saw all 5 of them.
And
Different, but it's an amazing courthouse. I wrote a song about that courthouse, but it's really verbose, and I cannot remember all the words to it. But I did record a record that has it on there, and I promise you, the next time if you guys have me back, I will relearn that song and play it for you. Tell me that. What's the DJ's name? The cobbler, who's Mark Miller.
Mark Miller, yeah.
Yeah, so he used to play this song. He says, that's the best song written about the courthouse ever. I said, well, it's probably the only one. So it's, by default, it's also the worst, you know, if you have one. So anyway, I will play it for you next time, I promise. And I apologize for not relearning it in time.
But you
But
shouldn't have brought it up.
Really?
well, here's the thing.
Except he wants y'all to come back when he plays here again.
It's a teaser. But no, I don't have a CD player, and no one does anymore. And so I couldn't listen to it and go, how's it go? I don't. I mean, it's like car. I mean, I got to get rid of my car just so I can get a CD player. I'm sorry.
Well, what can you play for us, Johnny?
This is a cheese shop, correct? This is a
Hello.
cheese shop. I don't know. Let's see. You guys want something slow, fast, half-assed? Faster?
I want you to play your favorite song. There you go.
We're saving that one for the finale. That'll be 2 songs from now.
That's a good one.
I'm just trying to get a word in edgewise here, Randy.
Let's do this one. I wrote this with Mike. Mike and I have written a handful of songs together, not as many as I'd like. He's, as you know, a fantastic songwriter, novelist, and everything. And anytime he asks me to participate in something, I will. But I asked him to help me with this one because he does have a great, great bluesy side, as you've seen. This is a song we wrote. I wrote this song. I'm a big fan, a big historian of the blues. And this is kind of a ode to Robert Johnson. And I don't know if you know the history of him, but how he was a kind of a womanizer, and some people didn't take kindly to that. So they
But he played music, too.
Yeah. Yeah. So he got some bad whiskey. They used to put, poison your whiskey if they, And that's it's kind of like his last night with something like this, in my mind.
Okay, I'm done. Good E, eggnog.
By the light of the moon, can't find my way home. By the light of the moon, can't find my way home. my way home back to you by the light of the moon. The key to your door, it shines just like gold. The key to your door shine bright just like gold. Gold so shiny and new by the light of the moon. Shines away to your door. It's as bright as the sun. I've never seen it before. But the moonshine I drank out tonight, no matter how bright, I can't see anymore. On my knees on the road,
On my knees on the road.
lost the key to your door.
Lost the key to your door.
On my knees on the road, can't find the key to your door.
Find the key to your door.
The devil moves on new by the light of the moon. By the light of the moon,
By the light of the moon.
can't find my way home.
Can't find my way home.
By the light of the moon, can't find my way home.
Can't find my way home.
The devil come for me soon. By the light of the moon, yeah, my one chance with you. By the light of the moon, the devil come for me soon. By the light of the moon. Thank you, thank you. We got through it.
All right. Got all the way through it.
All the way through it. Those people left earlier are going to miss something special now.
It makes me want to play a cover tune. Well, she don't love me, she loved my automobile. Well, she don't love me, she loved my automobile. And she'd do anything just to slide behind the wheel. Well, she don't care if I'm stoned or sloppy drunk. She don't really care. You know she don't care if I'm stoned or sloppy drunk. Long as she got the keys and a spare wheel and a six-pack back in the trunk. She don't care. She said, well, what's it gonna take for you to lay your top on down? Now, what's it gonna take for you to lay your top on down? I said, baby, why don't you ask me when we get to the outskirts of Waxahachie. Sloppy drunk, shall know. Now she don't care if I'm stoned or sloppy drunk now. Long as she got a wheel and a six-pack back in the trunk. 'Cause she don't love me, she love my automobile. Y'all sing along. No, she don't love me, she love my automobile. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But she'll do anything to slide behind the wheel. But she'll do anything to slide behind the wheel. But she don't love me, she love my automobile. A little old band from Texas. You ready for some red Rebel Blues?
Yeah, let's do it. Call it a night. Leave one more.
I don't know about y'all. I've had a ridiculous time tonight. This is just crazy. And Randy, thank you for being the you're like the guru behind all this beautiful madness, man. We love you. You know that. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's what Toto said. I don't know. Thank you, Randy. Love you, brother.
Toto's the one that exposed the man behind the curtain.
That's right. Yeah. Toto was a muckraker. All right, we used to end our show with this song at the River City Grill for 10 years in a row every week. We just like wrap it up with this song that Johnny wrote.
Johnny, you are a beast on guitar, man. Awesome.
Great writers are easy to follow. That's all I'm going to say. I'm always going to put the attention on somebody else. But thank you very much for saying that.
It's good to have nice friends in the music business who will play, music with you for 10 years and we didn't piss each other off.
Almost never.
And I know. And there was like 10 years before and 10 years since. So we're like going on 30 or something. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's get into this right here.
That's it.
All right. This is a song, I'm an Okie, but I moved to Texas 20 years ago. And that's a long time for some. If you have 18
You lasted longer than most.
If you have 18-year-old kids, it's longer than that. And I was going back and forth at a rough time, and they didn't used to have that Windstar Casino there. It was just maybe it wasn't even a tent yet, So there was no frivolity. It was just
there was no wind and no star.
There's no windows. There's just a frickin' bridge and a red river. So I was coming back from another bad time, and just came back and wrote this song, and this has become kind of my calling card. So I hope you all enjoy it. It's called Red River Blues. Then I made my escape down the windswept road called the interstate. In my mind can erase in each corner that I pass. I can still see your face. I've been driving for miles, still get those Red River blues. Through these towns that I go, they're all littered down the wrong side of the road, and each one with no name. They keep slowing me down and they all look the same. I've been driving for miles, still get those Red River blues. Ooh, it's sink or swim. Ooh, that red muddy water I'm drowning in. Road I choose, yeah. Well, it all comes down to Red River Blues. Only 10 miles to go. Burn the bridge as I cross. Well, I just don't know. There's a new state of mind. It'll wish just as soon as I cross that straight line. Better than I can finally get rid of these Red River blues. Ooh, it's sink or swim. Ooh, that red muddy water I'm drowning in. Ooh, whichever road I choose. Well, it all comes down to Red River Blues. can swim. Ooh, that around muddy water, I'm drowning her. Oh, yeah. Ooh, whichever road I choose, yeah. Well, it all comes down to Red River Blues. Well, it all comes down to Red River Blues. Well, it all comes down to Red River Blues. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you.
John Greenberg. Johnny Gringo.
Mike Blakely, thank you all for staying. Thank you.
God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Helen. Thank you all.
Did anybody get hurt?